Now, as you all know, normally there's a sermon at this place, but today I've got to make a special announcement. And so please read the sermon emailed out, as well as the the sermon you can hear on our YouTube channel as well. Now, all of you no doubt would have heard about the decree released by Archbishop Costello on Monday, and also would know about all the heartache and distress it has caused all of us here at St Anne's. Now, it's vital for the future of the Latin Mass in St Anne's that anyone who has been harmed by this decree assume their canonical right to petition Archbishop Costello. The community now has the primary responsibility to take leadership in preserving the life and worship of all who come here to St Anne's and will become part of the community as well in the future. Father Limborn and I remain constant in our desire to serve you as faithfully as priest as we can and accompany you in fostering your spiritual welfare. And both of us will also write a petition recourse to the bishop. Now, it's important, of course, in any recourse to keep it respectful to the facts, and of course it is not an attack on the Archbishop. Having said that, he, as you know, has never come to visit us, although he has been invited. But this recourse is our chance to tell him who we are, what we are about, and how we cherish the Latin Mass, the sacraments, and our community life here at St Anne's. Up to this point, I've battled for the past 4 years, doing as much as I can to protect St Anne's. But now I need you to step up and do your part. I can't do any more. I've done everything I could. Otherwise, there is the chance that we will lose everything that we've worked so hard for the past 10 years since we came here in 2010. So please go to the tables after Mass to write a letter. If you don't have time, please take a draft with instructions to write later. But because it's a canonical recourse, it must be in by next Friday, the 30th of September. Father Limborn is taking all the letters today to the church office on Tuesday. So if you write your letter today, you can leave it there and they'll put it in an envelope and it'll be taken in personally by Father Limborn on Tuesday. The letter doesn't have to say as much. I've got a letter here. There are two things that I mentioned. One a sheet explaining about it and the actual draft for the recourse. And I read this one written by Giulia Graziani. Giulia is 4 years old. And she just wrote this, which Father Limborn said was better than all his canonical knowledge of 10 years study. She just wrote, "Please keep the Mass at St Anne's. I love coming to Mass. Thank you." Signed, Juliet Graziani, 4 years old. Perhaps our little letters won't be like that, but Father Limborn thought that that was better than even his canonical knowledge could write. So the future of St Anne's and the Latin Mass depends upon each one of you here in this church today. So please keep all of this in your prayers and following of the Holy Mass, and pray for it on the pilgrimage tomorrow. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and the Holy Ghost.